Okay, I made the Uthduna waste, just because it's way better than the bone that I had. And Alma, I am ready to go
Are you ready to
anywhere
go meet the
else,
what
but you
what's?
keeping me here. What's your take on the
The
Wraith?
white wraith. Its color, the chain-like appendages. Everything is just as Nata described.
Seems so. How's he doing?
He's pretty shaken up, and I don't blame him. We need to keep an eye on him to ensure all that turmoil doesn't turn into anger. And are you ready to go
Okay,
meet the what
I
what's?
do want to go. Yes,
All
I'm
right, let's
ready.
go then.
I cannot literally go anywhere else until we go see them. I swapped out
This
to
way.
Doshiguma Dual Blades and Iron... Oh, Storm's done. Iron Bow.
The rain's let up. The forest is so radiant.
Yeah.
Not more
After
green.
everything, I forgot how pretty nature can be.
Oh,
Whoa!
Leaf Plugger Ant. Max
There's a
Potion?
whole flock
Mega
of them.
Potion.
Look, those ants are carrying leaves.
Yep. That is a lot.
Yeah, a true moment of natural beauty.
Everything's so twinkly.
It sure is pretty.
Oh, yep, capturing that. They actually want me to capture stuff.
Look, it's full of fish.
Ooh, yep. Gotta take the advantage of that. Gotta catch Stardusters. I didn't even see the sushi fish
Well, those are stardusters. I saw some sushi fish too. Sushi fish are
thing.
consumed all around the world. I wouldn't be surprised if the what eat them too.
Uh,
Grill them.
is that a black version of that bird? Lalaburna's nest, very much still red.
Hey, look!
It's like a rainbow. There are rules about which creatures in each region we can catch for consumption. I'm afraid those birds aren't among them. Good thing the guild
Okay,
keeps us well fed.
dapper wings change color.
We're visitors.
Butterflies.
We should be grateful for what we are allowed to sample.
I see you. Catch plenty of butterflies.
The forest
Grab the
really
honey.
is diverse, huh?
Don't know if I could catch bees from that.
Obviously, but never got to stop and smell the roses. Oh, look, the water over there is clear. It's not often you get to see the environment change so rapidly.
The red water, the downpour, and now it's so sparkly. My eyes are spinning.
I don't know where the half-eaten corpse is. So much honey.
Much gratifications, little creatures. Are you here for our gloryfulness, honey?
Hello. Actually, we have a few questions, if that's all right.
What was the monster
During
at
the
the dam?
downpour, we encountered a leviathan.
It covered itself in a veil of water.
Ah, Lord of Forest. It appears when the sky falls out.
I guess it stays in the water until the rain comes. The flooding must widen its area of activity.
Yeah.
Given that, it must be the forest's apex predator.
What are you
I
doing
see
here?
you're busy gathering honey.
Precisely. After the sky falls out, a sparkling settles over the forest. Water, greeneries, honey, all is most twinklest. This is the way of the forest and what was since big time ago.
A promise of something brighter after the rains. Over the generations, the Woodwoods have learned to live in harmony with this place.
Yes, yes, harmony, good word.
A monster with chain-like appendages arrived during the downpour.
You really think they'd know what chains are?
Did you happen to see where it went?
Nay, none of us had eyes for such things. Not while we are preoccupied with honey basking.
Well, nobody saw anything. The trail has gone cold.
Oh, cutscene.
Stay here.
Oh,
Come on.
they've traveled into the forest.
For you.
Yes!
Zato!
Travelers.
I didn't expect to see you way out here. Are you all together?
We ran into each other near base camp, so my unit offered to accompany them on the road.
Where to?
A village among the oil springs. We make the trip there after every sand tide to trade.
Where is this place?
Beyond the forest, they are well known for their craftsmanship. The stone, bone, and oil folk that dwell there have been perfecting their art since ancient times.
Perked my ears
Okay.
right up.
Move out!
Yes, sir.
You are looking for your home, yes? A land rich in history might be the perfect place to find answers. Let us travel there together.
Home. Yes. Take me with you.
I'd like to see this place too.
I did not expect to travel with so many, but the more the merrier.
Yes!
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Let's mount up.
Why you got mine burrowed, Eric?
So the oil fields
Ooh.
are just beyond here?
Yes, along our trade route. I can vouch for its safety.
How long have you been
Been
trading?
trading with this village long?
Since beyond remembering. After the season of plenty, we traveled there to trade. Of course, traveling during the season of fallow has its risks. I was past this responsibility some time ago, and our way of life continues unchanged.
Should be getting into it soon. As in right now.
Oh, is this it?
The people call it the oil well basin. As the name suggests, oil wells up here during one season and then burns in a raging fire the next.
Fire is the way of the land then.
We should consider investing in some heat-resistant equipment.
Yeah.
Argue with that.
Oh, don't look down.
Don't fall from your perch now.
It's fine. The Saker can glide to catch us.
True. I better be able to jump off there later.
Tight squeeze. This paired with the bridge must be effective at keeping large monsters out.
Mm-hmm.
We are nearly to the Everforge.
Unless they're small or can fly,
Excited.
nothing would probably come here from the forest.
Paradise.
You said there were 3 tribes? I wonder how the bone folks source their materials.
I wonder if any of it's worth a sniff.
Both of you, try not to embarrass us.
I will introduce you to the chiefs when we arrive. Do not fret about formalities. They are quite casual.
That would be great, thank you.
Alma, can we ask about the keepers?
Of course we will.
Okay, here we go. Azuz. Oh, and they have chain elevators.
Let me show you to the chiefs.
Where does it go if you go below?
Quite a setup.
You can say that again.
I see not all the forges are in use.
It will be fine.
You say that, but
Hey!
Forges aren't lighting, I'm guessing.
Thanks for coming.
It's been a while.
what a nice surprise. You'll have to stay for the festival.
Let me introduce you. These are Kunafa's guests. They are travelers from the west.
Pleasure to meet you.
Well then, that makes you our guests as well. Welcome, travelers. I present you Azuz, the Everforge.
As you can see, we have a long history of crafts making. My name is Ida, Chief of the Bone Folk. If you need monster materials crafted, we're the best there is.
I am Dolgard. I lead the Stone Tribe. If it's rocks or minerals, we got you covered.
It is such a pleasure. I'll take the grand tour, please.
You lucked out. You're just in time for the Fire Spring Festival.
That will win.
Sure you will.
They ignite the Everforge during the festival. It is quite a formidable force.
There is plenty of time before things kick off. So please, go ahead and make yourselves at home. Take a load off. Relax.
Thank you so much. You're very kind.
Okay,
Show our guests around.
so I'm gonna guess every once in a while they light up the forge to do all their crafting, and then gather materials during the Plenty and Fallow.
This will do nicely.
Hey! I want to go observe the bone folk. It's fine, right?
I want to go check out this Everforge myself.
I wish I could doppelganger myself so I could see it
have
all
to
at
ask.
once.
I have business with the Oil Folks chief. He's held the position for a long time. Countless years. So his knowledge must run pretty far back.
Then he might have heard of the Keepers.
Follow me.
Okay, looks like we're talking to the big chief.
I hate you!
Wait! I'm coming with you!
I hope we didn't come at a bad time.
The girl. She is one of the Oil Folk. I hope it's nothing serious.
So all my
Oh,
others
and
are
I
going
can
to
take
talk
a
to the
look
chief.
around.
What's your plan?
I don't know.
Yes, we are hunters. We use these weapons to take on monsters. We are on an expedition in search of a particular monster.
I see. So you came all this way from the west.
Yep.
Ah,
Okay. We create Oracolite beyond compare. Okay. Olivia, you have anything? Yes.
Were you able to ask about the Keepers? No leads on the White Wraith, I'm afraid. We know it left the forest, but not a single soul here has seen it. The only other logical place it could have gone is the desert. That's my thought, at least. I'll ask around here a bit more, just to be sure.
Thanks, Olivia. But you sure you don't want to have a look around like your companions?
Duty comes first. But I appreciate the thought.
Okay, cool.
Can't blame her for being worried for the tribe.
It moves! It's alive! Don't be scared. Let's play.
Never
Eric?
seen these monsters. Have you seen
seen all the incredible monster materials they work with here?
It's pretty impressive, all right.
In olden times, they used to harvest materials on a much larger scale. The way they tell it, this is just them scraping by with what they can find. I'd give an arm and a leg to see how they were able to rake in so many materials in the old days. It must have figured out something. But what?
So what's your take? How do you think they power this thing?
The Everforge? He got me.
It lights up for their festival, right? Something to do with some fire spring?
So where does this fire come from, and what makes it spring? What do you think they even make with it? What's your name? From the Avis unit. You're the Avis hunter. Right. Sorry, I try not to clutter my brain with unnecessary details. Not worth the energy. Energy is finite, and I choose to use mine to get to the bottom of this Everforge.
If that's what you want to do, Warner. Here is the...
Greetings. My name is Alma. Do you think we could have a word?
Okay.
We're part of an expedition. My friends and I.
That's who that guy was.
A pleasure to meet you.
It is good to see you again, Chief Yabran.
Zato. Still kicking, I see. Who are these people?
Trustworthy friends. They saved Kunafa in our hour of need.
That's so. Managed to impress even you.
What's the Fire
I
Spring
heard you ignite
Festival?
your Everforge during the Fire Spring Festival?
We used the tremendous heat from the fire spring to produce Azuz's specialty, orichalcite. However, the quality of the orichalcite hinges entirely on the integrity of the materials used to forge it. Recently, the oil folks' offerings haven't been up to snuff. Lackluster, they say.
Okay. Where was the girl?
Where was that girl headed earlier?
Maki? She went to gather auric oil. It's needed for the Fire Spring Festival. She's desperate to see our tribe succeed. Won't listen to a damn thing I say.
May I ask why you're against her going?
Because some things are more important. Enough of that. Problem is that gathering site is crawling with monsters this time of year. If Roku knew what was good for him, he'd have brought her home.
Okay.
We're searching for
Heard of
this
the Keepers?
boy's home. Have you ever heard of the Keepers?
Keepers? Can't say that I have, but... Is that a Wilkstone pendant? No, not quite. And yet it strikes me as very similar. Some time ago I heard about an object that served as the Wilkstone's counterpart.
Do you know where it's produced?
Hardly. But long ago, the population thrived and had access to more advanced technology. Perhaps these keepers are what remain of a tribe with connections to that ancient age.
My village is at the end of an underground tunnel.
Lots of tunnels around here. I'll see if I can find you a guide.
Cool, thank you.
So, the girl is heading right into a monster den?
If I may be so bold, might I propose that we go look for Maki?
What? I can't go sending guests to their deaths, but... well, you seem like a tough lot. If you can, I'd be grateful.
We'll find her. I promise.
Okay.
Come and speak to me once you're ready. I'm going with you.
Okay, might not really be much here to do, since I already crafted what I needed.